Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Cincinnati as we see the Cincinnati Flying Tepigs host the Boston Beartics today. It should be another exciting one, and we're hoping to rebound after this past week's really close victory. We're going to send the battle request out now. I'll run you through my team here in a second. Alright, so the team that we're going to bring today is going to consist of... Hold on here. There we go. It's going to consist of Sableye, or the Gremlin as we're calling him. He's going to have Knockoff, Will-O-Wisp, Recover, and Foul Play. Next is Gastro Doom. After a strong showing last week, we're going to bring him back again this week. He's going to have Stockpile, Recover, Ice Beam, but this week we're going to run Scald on him instead of Earthquake. Then we're going to have Bows and Hose, the Sylveon, who's going to have Wish, Hyper Voice, Heal Bell, and Protect. Then we're going to have Sandy, once again, the team captain, T-Tar, with Dragon Dance, Ice Punch, Iron Head, and Crunch. Then we're going to have Ra, the Volcarona, with Quiver Dance, Hidden Power Ice, Giga Drain, and Fiery Dance. And lastly, our favorite lead, Eyes, Fortress, who's going to have Rocks, Spikes, Gyro Ball, and Rapid Spin. So, we're excited to get this battle started. The Pokemon we're expecting to see, he's most likely going to bring the Politoed, Mega Swampert. Florges is probably going to make an appearance as well, because that's a really good counter to my Sableye. I'm going to predict Garchomp coming. I feel like he has to bring the Sandslash. He has to have something to be able to get rid of any hazards I put up. And the last one, I'm kind of hoping he brings Dragonite, but if he doesn't, that's alright. But what is he going to bring? The last thing I want to see is Galvantula. If he brings Galvantula, that's alright, but I really don't want to see it because he's going to set up Sticky Web then. That's going to force me to Rapid Spin that away. Did I say Doublade? I can see Doublade coming. Oh! There appears to be a problem. The battle will be cancelled. Looks like we're going to have to send the request out again. Alright. We're waiting for this. Oh. Looks like he's losing connection. Oh man, I hope this isn't going to be the story of this battle. This is going to be a long battle if it is. Sage is still online, so we're going to send another request out. No game chat. Alright. Hopefully we should get things going this time. So like I said, I think he's going to bring the Garchomp, Mega Swampert, Florges, Politoed, Doublade, and maybe Sandslash. If he doesn't bring the Sandslash, then we are going to be able to set up all kinds of entry hazards. And that would be fantastic if we could get that off. And we're just waiting a little bit more and more. Sorry, this is taking a long time. Alright, here we go. And we're going to go ahead and select the team. So the goal for this one is, after going for more of a risky game last week with trying to baton pass to Gastro, we're going to go back to a little bit more safer route and just try to get some more KOs and bump some people up the list. Alright, here we go. So his team is going to be Florges. Alright, Florges, Exploud, Politoed, Mega Swampert, Garchomp, and Sandslash. Alright, so the only difference is he brought X-Cloud instead of the Dew Blade like I thought he was going to bring. So X-Cloud's obviously going to have Scrappy, which will be able to hit the Gremlin. Let's see, what do we want to start off with? I say we go ahead and lead off with... Ooh, this is a tough decision here. I think we're going to lead off with... Let's lead off with Gestridun this turn. So, we'll see if we can get a stockpile off. If we can, great. If not, then we're just going to go for an attack. Like I said, I've got Ice Beam on this and Scald, which can take care of 2 of his Pokemon. This week we're also running the Storm Drain, which last week I ran with the Sticky Hold, just so I didn't have the Rocky Helmet getting bumped off in case of a knockoff. So Storm Drain's going to be big, especially with this rain team. That's another reason we brought T-Tars, because we got to be able to get rid of the rain somehow. So I'm assuming he might lead with... Oh, he comes out with Sharkeisha. Nice. Okay. So, I don't know if he would actually want to stay in or not. We're going to go ahead and stockpile. Because like I said, once we get a couple of stockpiles off, I think we're going to be able to take down this team pretty easily. He probably has like Stealth Rocks or something like that on this Garchomp, and he was just hoping to toss up some rocks right away. Decisions. Alright, so he pulls out. We're going to get a free stockpile off. Probably Flordress. Who's coming in? Politoed. Okay. That's not bad. That gets the rain up for me. I wonder if he has... He's going to have Toxic on this, I bet. Oh, man. That's fine. We're going to go ahead and just drop a Scald onto this. And hopefully we can get a burn. So like I said, he's probably going to drop a Toxic. Either that... I don't see him running with like Hypnosis or anything like that. So probably the Toxic. There's the Toxic. Goes off. Does nothing. Can we get a burn? No, no burn. Alright, we're going to go ahead and go for another Scald. He goes for the Ice Beam, which shouldn't do too much. Yeah, that's not going to do anything because we already got stockpile off. No burn still. Alright. We're going to go ahead and go for one more Scald. He's going for the Protect. Alright. So he's going to try to Toxic Stall this thing out. So we'll recover this turn. And just heal up. So he's going to pull out. He's probably going to bring in... Well, I don't know. What would he bring in? Mama Dukes. That's going to be Florges, right? Yeah. You know what? I'm actually going to stay in one more turn. I don't know. Does this thing have Protect? Let's see how much this Toxic does this turn. Yeah, we'll stay in one more turn. We're going to go for a Scald. And just try to get some big damage off on this. Alright, he's going for Moonblast. Shouldn't do too much. Oh, but he gets the... special attack drop. Oh, that's no fun. That's not going to do anything. Alright, but we get the burn. Sweet. Alright, so the main goal was to get some kind of status off on that thing. And being able to do that helps a lot. Now what we're going to do is holy moly, that Toxic is doing a lot now. We're going to go ahead and bring in Sylveon. Because if he goes for another Moonblast, Sylveon's going to be able to take it. Only thing is, I don't know if he has Toxic on that. He probably does. He's going for the Moonblast. Let's see if he gets the special attack drop again. Alright, so nothing on his team wants to take a Hyper Voice from this. So I think... what do we want to do? Well, I don't know. Politoed can probably tank it. Let's just Wish this turn. And we'll see what he goes for. Oh! Dodge the Toxic. Nice. Okay. So the rain's been up for a while. That means that Politoed has to have Damp Rock. So now we know the item on that. This is the point where I wish I had Baton Pass, because being slower than him would have allowed me to pass this to Gastrodon safely. But we're going to go ahead and just Hyper Voice. He's going to have to recover eventually here. He's going for Moonblast. He probably thought I would switch into Gastrodon. Alright, so we're back to full health. And what do we want to do? We are going to... do we want to switch? Let's go ahead and switch into Fortress here. Because if he goes for a Toxic, that won't affect me. And if he goes for a heal, then I'm getting in for free. Or if he goes for a Moonblast, that's still not going to do much. Maybe like a quarter at max. Alright, he's going for a Wish. So, what do we want to do? We want to set up some spikes. Or... no, let's just go for a Gyro Ball. See, if he goes into Garchomp, I don't know what he's gonna... well... this is a tough decision. Let's just go for the Gyro Ball. Let's see if he goes for a Protect or something like that. Aromatherapy. He's going to clear his burn. I really, really hope this Gyro Ball can take this thing out. And it does. Yes. Alright, so he wasted his Wish. That means that Eyes, Fortress, is going to pick up a kill. Nice. Alright, that's a great way to get the ball rolling here. I feel like he's probably going to go into Garchomp, because he probably predicted me to lead off with Fortress, so in return, he probably has something for Fortress. Alright, so here comes the Exploud. I don't know what this thing has, is the problem. I kind of feel like going for a Gyro Ball again, because I know I can live at least one hit. Yeah, let's just go for a Gyro Ball. We'll see what he goes for. It's probably got Flamethrower or something like that on it. Boom Burst. Let's see how much that does. Does over half. Wow. That's got to be Specs. That doesn't do anything. Let's see. Is it worth it to keep Fortress right now? Let's just set up Stealth Rock. We can let Fortress go down if that's what he wants to go for. Going for the Boom Burst again. Alright. Fortress goes down. And we are going to bring in Bows and Hose here. And we are going to send a Hyper Voice his way. So getting rid of his wall right off the rip helps a lot. Let's see how much this does. Wow, that does a lot too. That doesn't do nearly enough. Oh, we don't want to lose Sylvia on this early. Let's see. We're going to protect this turn. And we'll just get a little health back. Alright. So I know I can't live that. Do I need Gastrodune still? Oh man, decisions. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and let Gastrodune take this one. And then we're going to bring in Ra, the Volcarona, next turn. Alright. I don't know speed stats on these two, but I feel like as long as I can outspeed it. Shit, I don't know. I don't know if I can take a choice specs, though. Let's go ahead and Quiver Dance, because that at least boosts my special defense as well. Alright, he withdraws it. Let's see what he brings in. Politoed. That's fine. We've got Giga Drain on this. I'm trying to think if he wants to go for another Toxic. So we've got Lumberry on this Volcarona. So if he goes for a Toxic, I know I can live it. We are going to Quiver Dance again. Hopefully he goes for the Toxic. If he goes for the Toxic, we should be in the money here. He goes for the Scald. Okay. In the rain, +2 special defense, tanks it. Sweet. Alright, so we should be able to gain a lot of that back with this Giga Drain right here. Alright, and Ra's going to pick up a KO. And now we outspeed everything on his team, I believe. And what does he have left? He's got his Exploud that's almost gone. Mega Swampert, which I think I still outspeed because I'm at +2. Exploud. He's got Sharkeisha. So we're back to full health. We're going to go for the Hidden Power Ice right here. This should one-hit KO the Garchomp. As long as he's not sashed, he's not. Alright, so he's going to pick up another. And I think that should do it. So here comes the Raging X-Bloud, as he likes to call it, named after one of our guild members. He's actually the founder of our GBA here. Side story. I don't know where I'm going with that. I'll be facing his team next week, the Winnipeg Furettes. So get excited for that. Okay, Giga Drain just barely pulls it off. So Volcarona is going to have a great week this week. Already with 3 kills, probably going to pick up the last 2. So he's got his Mega Swampert, nicknamed Arnold, which is going to get Giga Drained here. I don't think he has any priority. But even still, I'll outspeed this turn for sure. I don't know how much longer the rain has, but that doesn't matter too much at this point. That's another kill. The city of Cincinnati here is just loving this right now as well, as they're about to see one of their homeboys pick up another great win for the team. He was a close second for the captain spot, but Tyranitar beat him out when the players decided to pick. So it's great to see him doing some more work here and picking up 5 KOs this round. That is great. Like always here in the Cincinnati Flying Tepigs Stadium, the fans are chanting FTW for the Flying Tepigs win. Good game to Mr. Snow, Coach Snow. Getting that gyro ball off on your floor just really did the battle in, I think. Had that thing stayed alive, it would have been a much different game, I feel. So that's just how it goes sometimes. So good game. And to all you fans out there watching, I hope you enjoyed, and we will see you next week as we are facing off against Winnipeg Furettes. I'm not sure if that's home or away. We'll have to look. But till next time, have a good one.